Barney Miller. Who was he? What was the show? How did it end? What did real police officers think of the show? I can explain. Paul here. Hey, please like and subscribe, and not necessarily in that order. All right, let's get hauled into the 12th precinct, shall we? Where the coffee's always burnt and the perps are always, perplexing. Anyway, welcome to Barney Miller, the sitcom that proved police work could be hilarious without a single car chase. Yeah. All right, picture this. It's 1975. ABC decides to peek into the daily grind of New York's finest. But instead of the gritty streets and dramatic shootouts everywhere, we get a cramped, shabby squad room where the biggest threat is often the ancient plumbing. At the helm of this motley crew, Captain Barney Miller, played by the unflappable Hal Linden. What a great guy. Barney's the calm of the storm, the voice of reason at a precinct full of lovable lunatics. Let's talk about the gang, shall we? First of all, we've got Detective Fish, played by Abe Vigoda. Fish is so old, he makes Colonel Sanders look like a spring chicken. Anyways, catchphrase was, "I'm too old for this." And spoiler alert, he said that a lot. You got Wojo, that's Wojo Howitz, the big-hearted Polish-American detective who's not exactly the sharpest pencil in the drawer, but what he lacks in smarts, he makes up for in enthusiasm and terrible spelling. All right, don't forget Detective Harris, the sharp-dressed man with dreams of literary stardom. Yeah, he's writing the next great American novel, one arrest report at a time. Who could overlook Detective Dietrich? He's the department's resident, not know-it-all kind of guy. He's always ready for an obscure fact or a deadpan quip. Over the years, we saw a parade of colorful characters come and go. There was the philosophical Nick Yamana, whose coffee could strip paint. And let's not forget Sergeant Levitt, the vertically challenged officer with dreams of detective grandeur. But Barney Miller wasn't just about the cops. Oh no, the real stars were often the eccentric perps and citizens who wandered into the 12th precinct. From philosophizing prostitutes to kleptomaniac little old ladies, this show proved the truth is stranger and funnier than fiction. Now, you might be wondering, how did this precinct of pandemonium finally close its doors? Well, after 8 glorious years, the powers that be decided it was time for the 12th to shut up shop. Yeah, they didn't go out with a whimper. Oh, no, they went out with a bang. Well, more of a bittersweet chuckle, as it were. In the final episode, our beloved detectives learn that they're being reassigned. Yeah, cue the waterworks. But in true Barney Miller fashion, they face this change with humor and heart. The squad room fills up with one last time of familiar faces from past episodes, and they're all there to say their goodbye. As the final minutes tick away, we're treated to a nostalgic trip down memory lane. Barney, left alone in the empty squad room, remembers departed friends like Fish, Chano, and Yamana. It's enough to make a grown man cry. Into his terrible coffee, I guess. And just like that, with a final look around and a gentle closing of the door, Barney Miller signed off, leaving us with 8 years of laughter, love, and law enforcement lunacy. All right, how about a little Barney Miller trivia here and there? You know, the show was deliberately staged like a theatrical play. Did you ever notice that? Using only one main set that included the squad room, Barney's office, and the restroom. Out of the 170 episodes, only 13 were filmed outside this set. Many real-life police officers considered Barney Miller to be the most accurate depiction of their daily lives on TV at the time, too. Did you know the show began with a live studio audience, but then they phased it out pretty early on as creative director Danny Arnold preferred more control over the filming process. Every regular detective who was on the show for more than 2 seasons received at least one Emmy nomination, except for Jack Sue, who passed away during the 5th season. One of the most memorable episodes for sure was called Hash, and it featured the squad accidentally eating hashish-laced brownies. Well, everybody ate them except Barney, of course. It ranked 57th on the list of top 100 sitcom episodes of all time. So there you have it, folks. Barney Miller, the show that proved it. You know what? You don't need high-speed chases or CSI tech to make a great cop TV show. All you need is a bunch of lovable misfits, a never-ending parade of oddball perps and coffee that could wake the dead, yeah? Here's to the 12th precinct. May your coffee always be strong, your perps always be weird, and your laughter always be loud. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment on all the stuff that I mispronounced.